Fifine has been making waves with budget to mid-tier mics. This one right here I'm using right now, it's no different. It's a beast. I'm gonna tell you right now, this actually feels like a tank. All metal construction, it's XLR only, no USB-C. Now I have it connected to a Rodecaster Duo on that side over there, and it's connected via XLR. Make sure you have an audio interface with enough gain, because this is more like the SM7B in that sense. You need that gain to make it sound proper. So 50-55 dB of clean gain would be ideal for that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's actually the volume of the microphone input. So because I have the Rodecaster Duo on that side, I can easily set it up. This is a dynamic mic, not a condenser mic. The Rodecaster has a preset for the Shure SM7B, and if you use that, you will be fine, because I just set it up as that and I think it's perfect. Here are the specs. This is a dynamic microphone, like I said before. It's a cardioid polar pattern and 3-pin XLR connectivity, and it has a frequency response of approximately 50 Hz to 15 kHz. It has a low cut, high pass switch. It cuts rumble and low end at approximately 150 Hz. And it has a mid boost switch, which I think I have it active. Let me check. Yeah, it is active. So that mid boost switch is gonna help you out on the 1.3 kilohertz, 3 kilohertz, and 6 kilohertz. Let me turn it off, see how that sounds. Maybe it's making a difference. Okay, this is without it, and I hope you can feel the difference. I don't know if that's making a difference or not, but it has that switch on the back, and also on the back there's that low cut, which I'm not gonna use. It's 150 Hertz. I don't want my voice to be all high end, especially if you're a dude and you have a lower voice. You don't want to activate that, okay? So don't do it if you want your full vocals, especially on the lower range. Don't activate that. But the mid boost, I don't know. Let me activate it again and see how that works. Okay, I don't know if that's making a difference, but we will see on the video for sure. I don't know, maybe it's doing something there. And it's priced around $129.99, but today on Amazon is actually at 79 bucks. I just checked, and that's insane. If you want to grab it, I cannot promise you that price for sure, but because we're in Prime Day, it's 79 bucks. Now, one thing I like, those physical switches on the back. It's actually pretty cool to have that availability, and not to be reliant on software alone to switch the sound of the microphone itself. Other considerations, just place it close to your mouth is the best way to go around that. It will reduce hiss and room sound. Use a low cut, especially if you're recording female vocals. For that reason, yeah, I think it will cut a lot of the rumble and noise and all that. But if not, I mean, you have software to do that as well. Let me switch it back to the regular settings because I'm using the boost right now for everything, so I don't know how that's gonna sound, and obviously I don't want to overdo it, so let's switch it back. Now this one and the Tank 3 are actually pretty cool offerings from Fifine. This one is more for podcasting, more talking head, being in the studio, doing a podcast. The Tank 3, the advantage is that you can connect it via USB-C, and I've tried that one and it does sound good. What the representative from Fifine told me about this one is that this sounds way better. If that's the case, man, I want to hear this. But anyways, it's another mic from Fifine, which it's pulling mics left and right, and I don't know how they're doing it, but they're pretty cool, let me tell you that. and I have zero complaints. Those are the ones I use for here for the studio when I have a podcast. They sound amazing. It's the ones that I take with me when I need to do a podcast outside. Again, I have zero complaints with the company. They have solid mics that you can rely on. This one is one of the heavy hitters, that's why it's $129. Now, the cons. It does require a decent interface, one that can give you solid gain, because this is not plug and play USB. The other thing is that it doesn't reach ultra low end, like below 50, it's cut off. So if you plan to record those kind of sounds, which I don't know why would you do that. If you're a producer or something like that and looking for lower frequencies, this is probably not the mic, okay? This is more for vocals. You don't need really anything below 50 hertz for vocals, so you're good on that side. Another con is that there's no pop filter or windscreen. I don't know if you need it really, but you know, it's one of those things. And some people have mentioned static or noises issues in certain setups. I don't know, I've never experienced anything like that with these microphones per se. And if I have certain noise or whatever, it's because of the room. And usually I can remove that with software. So who is the Tank one for? I will say this is more for podcasting or a streaming setup, and you want that XLR flexibility. You already have an interface and you want a solid mic that looks good. This is a strong contender for that setup. However, if you're looking for the absolute top tier fidelity and singing or studio recording, a large diaphragm condenser mic, it's probably gonna beat this anytime, just because of the sheer size and the condenser aspect of those microphones. But if you're looking for something cheap and that can have a great sound right away for your podcasting setup, this is still pretty cool and a solid option. And again, I use it. It's not like I have Rode mics, okay? Let me drop name another company that I love. Rode, I love you. But yeah, I use these mics in the studio here. I have like, that I can see right now, 3 more, and I have like 5 or 6 mics from Fifine, honestly. And I've used them and it's amazing. And they're my mainly driver here at the studio for sure. I hope it gives you a quick picture of what to expect. If you like this sound, if you don't like the sound, that's completely up to you. And until next one, guys, don't stress, do your best, be blessed, forget the rest, and see you in the next video.